pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh. The pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa. That was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So, I mean, you're not insinuating that
he's
scent is...
Oh my Lord, please. What? Girl, we gotta talk after this episode is over.
Wait, Vivica A. Fox, what are you insinuating?
Well, I mean,
he gave you...
No, he's not. I mean, we had a great time. I mean, but he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear.
50 Cent is straight up refusing to let go of the beef he's got brewing with his ex, Vivica Fox. Dude just went off on her, mocking her for allegedly getting a little BBL at nearly 60. Vivica and her new shape have been blowing up on social media these past few days, and as usual, whenever she's trending, 50 Cent is right there, ready to stir the pot. And trust me, he did not disappoint. At first, he had folks thinking he was actually feeling her updated look. People even started saying he might be thinking about spinning the block and giving their relationship another go. But before we knew it, he switched gears hard, claiming her surgery was botched and that she wouldn't be able to lock down another man. Now y'all know Vivica don't play, and 50 Cent just found that out again. Not only did she clap back, but she also dropped some bold claims that 50's down low and couldn't recognize a real woman if she smacked him in the face. Buckle up, y'all, because these two old flames are at it once again, and it is messy. I'm not gonna lie, Vivica's decision to get a little work done definitely left a lot of people shook. I get it. It's her body, her choice, and she can do whatever she wants as a grown woman, but she's always been fine with a capital F, and her figure has always been on point. So yeah, folks got caught off guard. That said, there's been chatter about her appearance these past few years, which honestly makes no sense. People have commented that she doesn't look the same as she did in her heyday, especially back when she was in Kill Bill, which dropped way back in 2023, over 20 years ago. Obviously, a woman's body changes over the decades. She was in her mid-30s back then and is pushing 61 now, so of course she looks different. But still, she looks crazy good for her age. So imagine how surprised everyone was when she stepped out a couple of weeks back at a Houston meet and greet for her hair brand, showing off a new shape. As you'd expect, the internet went haywire because you don't typically see a woman nearing her 60s getting a BBL, or really many big cosmetic surgeries like that. Sure, sometimes you'll see a little nip and tuck or a facelift, but BBLs usually show up more in people's 20s and 30s. Of course, fans had a lot to say. Some folks chimed in with comments like, "I support anyone doing whatever they want with their body, but she needs to chill. She already looks great for her age and doesn't need more surgery. It's risky." And, "Our elders do not know how to elder. Perpetually 35, embarrassing and risky for someone who's 60, right?" And of course, it didn't take long for 50 Cent to jump in. He commented, "Wait, let me see." Folks assumed he was being shady, but then he followed it up with, "Who said I was spinning the block, man? I ain't gonna lie, that booty was good though." So it sounded like maybe he was complimenting her, or even flirting, leading fans to wonder if he still had some lingering feelings and might be open to getting back with her. But next thing we know, he switched up to classic messy 50 mode. He started trolling Vivica out of nowhere, posting a clip that showed her figure looking different than it did on her Instagram. He ended the video with a clearly photoshopped snapshot from her IG, basically setting her up to get roasted. No denying, Vivica looked pretty different in the clip compared to her carefully curated IG photos. But come on, every celeb on the planet edits their social media pics with filters and all that, so social media is never the whole truth. 50 definitely knew what he was doing, which was stirring drama in the worst way. But Vivica's not having it. According to an insider, she's not shocked he's being petty and vindictive. He's always had that streak. Word is, she's been warning him that if he doesn't chill, she's got receipts of her own that could really mess him up. And honestly, knowing Vivica, I wouldn't put it past her to follow through on that. These two have been messy for over 2 decades, throwing shade and shots whenever they get a chance. But out of everybody 50's feuded with, Vivica is the one who can hang with him blow for blow. Their roller coaster ride started when they first laid eyes on each other at the 2003 BET Awards, and 50 got completely spellbound by her beauty. You know I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress too.
No,
you would-
the
no?
relationship broke up after the World Music Awards. I came back and he was on the radio saying he dumped me.
You find out on the radio.
Yeah, my friend called me. I was in Baltimore filming The Salon, and my friend, a stylist, whose name is skipping me right now. Oh, my friend Daryl Brown called me and said, "Yo, your boy's on the radio blasting you." And first I went, "Who?" And he was like, 50 Cent.
A few months later, at the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards, they hit the red carpet hand in hand, shutting down all the rumors. They were officially a thing. Around that time, 50 Cent was dominating the music game, riding the wave of Get Rich or Die Tryin', which sold over 12 million copies worldwide. Meanwhile, Vivica was holding it down in Hollywood, starring in hits like Independence Day, Set It Off, Soul Food, Two Can Play That Game, and of course, Kill Bill. They were basically the it couple for a hot second, and Vivica was head over heels. She claimed 50 treated her like royalty, and the streets were eating it up. There was even talk that 50 planned on proposing. For my birthday, he filled my entire house with my favorite flowers, Casablanca lilies and gardenias. He's romantic. He's like a big teddy bear. I know that side of him. He was a decade younger, but she said that age gap gave her a pep in her step. Apparently, he was planning to pop the question with a 12-carat rock, but after she made him mad, it became a pair of earrings instead. Yikes. So what made this fairy tale crash and burn? Honestly, it happened at lightning speed, like a house of cards collapsing with the slightest breeze. There was zero privacy. The media was all over them, 24/7. Having your relationship constantly in the headlines is a recipe for disaster. Then there was that age difference. Vivica was pushing 40, and 50 hadn't even hit 30 yet. Maturity was definitely an issue. On top of all that, 50 just could not keep his private life behind closed doors. Every chance he got, he was talking. And Vivica wasn't having that. Things fell apart fast. 50 claimed Vivica was hurting his tough guy rep, so he dipped, without so much as a conversation. She literally discovered she was single during a radio broadcast. Imagine waking up, turning on the radio, and realizing you just got dumped. Then he ghosted her. No calls, no texts, nothing. Yeah, that was his way. He just up and disappeared like some magician in the middle of a trick, Vivica recalled. If that wasn't bad enough, he went on a campaign talking about her to whoever would listen, even saying she'd used him for publicity. Did she dump you, or did you dump her? I stopped calling, 50 responded. Her people was using me for clout, as far as her publicist was concerned. Vivica wasn't about to let that slide. She shot back hard, making it clear she had her own career and never needed to chase his shine. In her eyes, he was the one turning their private life into a circus. And after the breakup, 50 got petty in his music too, dissing her in the track, Get in My Car. It was rough hearing him basically say he was never serious about her. She described the song as both humiliating and heartbreaking. Then he went on to clown her career moves, especially when she appeared on Empire. He blamed the show's ratings slip on too much gay stuff, calling out Vivica in the process. Social media exploded, dragging him for the comment, and Vivica delivered a major clapback by implying 50 had some suspicious dealings with Soulja Boy. She hopped on an interview and said, "The pot calling the kettle black, that's all I'm saying." Basically hinting 50 had secrets of his own, and 50 shot back with, "Oh, now she think I'm gay because I let her lick my ass." Wait, I didn't want her to, she forced me. My hands were tied. 50 Shades of Grey. Then Vivica posted a throwback of 50 in makeup, daring him to join her on Bravo's watch What Happens Live to settle things once and for all. It never happened, of course. This is basically how it's always been with them. Vivica can be messy, but 50 is usually the one who draws first blood, like he's doing now by clowning her body. We all know 50 has a habit of fronting like a tough guy, and Vivica says this is just more of that same energy. He was all cool with her new look until folks started saying he might still have a thing for her. Then he flipped the script, posting that messy video to provoke the internet. But word is, Vivica's had enough and is warning him to keep her name out his mouth or else. And honestly, if anyone can handle 50 in a fight, it's Vivica. She's still got some receipts she's been saving, so he might want to tread carefully. So, yeah, these two exes are still messy as can be, and the drama is only picking up steam. Let me know in the comments how you feel about 50 randomly coming for Vivica, and her threatening to expose him if he doesn't back down. Then be sure to check out this next video.